Hello and welcome to episode 2 of Outdoors Information of America. Today, sport fishing edition. No sport fishing today, though. First, I have to tell you a story. I was driving down the street and I saw all these people and their plants were dying. It was very sad. And on the news, they always have a thing where it's like, hey, it's going to be really hot, idiots. Bring your dogs in and give them water and all this stuff. Make sure they have a shelter and water and all this stuff. And and no one ever says anything about the plants. They're always talking about, and then they're like, leave your plants out to burn in the Texas death sun. This time of the year is when it doesn't rain really, so all the plants don't normally live in the desert have a real hard time. Some people don't care. They just let them suffer and bake. Also, people that just leave their cars out to bake in the sun. Now, your car isn't a living thing. I'm not trying to compare this, but the sun is brutal. The sun will beat you to death, especially when you're out offshore fishing, because it reflects off of the water. It comes in double reflection from the ground up onto your face, and then from the sky. You get double burn in your face. You're offshore fishing. How do you think a plant feels? There's a reason why you don't take plants fishing. Sometimes I'll take a plant that I have here, like see this plant. This is a good patriotic plant. It's some kind of a lily or something. Anyway, not this plant, but maybe sometime I'll take another plant, take it to the lows. And it's like you see how bad it could be. You see how bad it could be, plant. You could be living here. This is like the Treblinka of for plants, whereas my house is like a loving home for plants. This is like a orphanage that Jeffrey Epstein runs. Him and Jimmy Savile run an orphanage, and that's what the Lowe's is to the plants that I have compared. You know what I mean? All right, let's see what they are saying on the chat. Okay, don't say things that are offensive or profane or like your mom's a whore or something. It's not. I don't like that. No one likes it. This is a show about wholesome outdoor activities, not some kind of like something you might learn in the Navy. Maybe of another land. Who knows what you could learn while, yeah. Anyway, so I guess next time we'll have lots of stuff about excuse me, about fishing offshore. Don't take your plants fishing with you. I can understand taking a plant on vacation. I wonder what if you buy, of course, if you buy a seat for your plant on an airplane, you can put your plant there. That's a real, that's why the terrorists hate us, because somebody will buy a seat on an airplane, a first class seat, no less, because it's not like someone who's really watching their budget is going to buy a seat for a plant. Those first class seats. And you shouldn't, they bring you champagne, they're first class. Plants should never have alcoholic beverages. And I'm not just saying that like some doctor, but it'll immediately kill them. You know what? Beer is okay for plants, especially if it's some beer that's been sitting out. Well, there's our first guest on Outdoors Information of America tonight, live today. That's a fat cat, black fat. No, wait, that is little bat. I had to have one of them, the ear cut off so I could tell them apart. There's two black cats. They'll give you a black cat down at the shelter for free. I'm not a sucker that's going to pay retail for my pound puppy. Don't mistake me for a fool. Why would I buy some attractive cat that's cute when I could get a free cat that is invisible and you step on it all the time? Mm-hmm. Suckers paying $15.99 for a cat. We'll see who's better in the end. Anyway, so fat cat there. Looks like a bat with his ear bitten. It's a good boy. He got run over by a car, I guess. I just knew he was very injured, and I took him to the vet, and they said, they said he got run over. I thought he was attacked by dogs, because that's the cat injuries that I know. I had another cat that the other cat is, this is a long time ago, she's dead now, but she was attacked by dogs, and I took her to the vet. So that's what I know. Even though I bet cats get run over more than they get killed by dogs. You know, I'm not sure if that's true, really. There's no way for us to have those numbers. Maybe like you could look at animal control when they're like, hey, there's a mangled cat in the street. Come get it, please. It probably got run over, but you know, does the animal control guy do enough science to determine the cause of death of a cat found in the street? It's not like he gets the shovel out and is like, oh yeah, there's definitely foul play involved here. This cat was clearly murdered by a rival cat gang in a catnip deal gone wrong, right? That they never do that. They don't have a forensic raccoon. That guy would be really busy. Great, another squirrel. Okay, make sure to label it this time. Yeah. Forget about that. You know, they're not going to autopsy every squirrel and eagle. They might do an eagle because it's a right. If they find it looks like it's been shot, they might do an autopsy on it. I wouldn't be surprised if that's happened. Or some kind of like forensic analysis to determine the likely cause of death of that eagle. Sure, I guarantee you that exists. Someone out there among all of my fans, all of them, I need y'all to go out there, research, and find out in what cases they've had to forensically analyze a raptor, and not your dumb, okay, a raptor is a bird, okay? A velociraptor is a dinosaur, okay? Anyway, these raptors, have they ever had to forensically analyze one for its the crime, you know? I'm sure it's happened. For example, if you found an owl with an arrow through it, you might want to get a hold of that arrow, see if you can pull some fingerprints off of it. Maybe, you know, when I was a kid, we had this cat named Mullet, God rest his soul, and he was shot with an arrow by somebody on our street. Unfortunately for that man, the arrow had his name on it and his phone number and his address. So he got in trouble. He got in trouble for that. I grew up in a dangerous, arrow-ridden neighborhoods. we did duels at dawn, and we only fought with arrows and swords. We weren't like rat tat tat. We were all like boom, boom. Anyway, so good luck with your day. I'll figure out some kind of sign off. I'm going to do this every day. I don't know what time. Probably in the day. And you can watch it whenever you want to. All right. Ahoy and aloha.